great game, boss.
Yo.
What's up, MP?
What up?
You gonna show us something tonight?
You already know. Gotta live up to that hype, right?
Just play your game. You'll be good, hopefully.
Shit, I'm not too worried about it. You'll see.
All right. Don't thank me until it's over, though. You might be worried a little bit.
All right, then, bet.
Good luck.
Let's do it.
Well, Grant, we're still very early into the season, with many teams trying to find their footing and establish some chemistry here.
Yeah, B.A., that's what the early season really is all about. I mean, players getting used to one another, as well as coaching staffs, too. Just trying to figure out which lineups work best.
Here are the starters for Utah. We've got Walker Kessler, George out there with Lauri Markkanen, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. Now here's Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans it with nobody near him.
Mid-range game comes easy for SGA. Just a matter of control for him.
George passes to Bamba. Here's Kessler to the left side wing. George with it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
Well, Grant, it's been fun to watch Kenrich Williams develop his tools and come into his own a little bit.
Yeah, B.A., much improved since coming into the league. Williams has the ability to score outside the arc and inside the perimeter. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You can see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander thinking out there in a good way. He really studies every situation.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Bamba. To the wing on the left. There's the drive. That's good from Bamba.
Shooting for Utah, Bamba.
He's off on the second. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, B.A. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Bamba's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Outside, Williams. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Blocked. Now Markkanen. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. George passes to Bamba. And here's Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Williams defending. Just 5 on the clock. Markkanen for 3. Fires in the triple.
This is where Markkanen is lethal. Good balance off the catch, smooth mechanics, soft touch.
Here's Joe. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Holmgren with a screen on George. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Good D by Kessler.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's Dort. Finished off the break.
And so agile there on the break. I mean, you got to appreciate Holmgren hustling to capitalize in these situations.
Guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Sexton's checked in. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Lauri Markkanen, John Collins out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Bamba in at the 2-guard spot. Utah trailing here. Out to the wing. Outside Sexton. Pass to Collins. Now here's Markkanen. The 3 from Bamba. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
The Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Well, when you think of potential 50, 40, 90 guys, Lauri Markkanen has the chops for it, Smitty.
It's so great to see him come into his own, BA. Took him a while to adjust to the league, but now the league's having to adjust to him.
Now here's Markkanen. Pass to Sexton. Back to Bamba. Here's Hendricks. Now here's Sexton. Collins with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Sexton misses. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. Ball's going up the court. And Hendricks gets it to go. Hendricks has got his first basket of the night.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Out to the right wing. This one for 3. Collins with the rebound.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
To the inside. And Hendricks gets it to go. Now just a 3-point Thunder lead.
Not completely comfortable yet as a facilitator. Markkanen working on that aspect of his game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Sexton. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Thunder. They're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And checking out Utah, currently a ways below. A different look for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for John Collins. And it's George in for Markkanen. Bamba misses. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Holmgren. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Outside Sexton. Back to Bamba. The Thunder pull it in.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Joe. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Sexton passes to Bamba. Down low. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
The shot by Dort, no good. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Hendricks. And stolen by Williams. To the wing, right side. Here's Holmgren. Here's Wallace. Here's Joe, covered by Bamba. Sexton against Holmgren. He takes it in. Now Dort. Let's go with a 3. Kessler with a rebound.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Can't connect from short range.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Holmgren. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Oklahoma City. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game after this break.
And in the West, Luka Doncic.
We saw plenty of Luka magic over this stretch. He is quite simple.
And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Thunder.
They're firing on all cylinders from deep.
Appreciate you joining.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Chet Holmgren out there with Kenrich Williams. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Joe in at the 2. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are still developing, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander embracing his role as a catalyst. He said, quote, "I have the opportunity to really build something and be at the forefront of it. That's something I know and embrace every single day, and I maximize it for sure." Ryan?
Well, you can see it. They're so grateful to have him, too. Thanks, Allie.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Holmgren with a screen on George. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Off target with the 3.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Back to Bamba. Pass to Markkanen. Now here's Bamba. The 3 ball. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And here is Williams. It's rebounded by George.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Here's Markkanen. A show of force by Markkanen to get through.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Holmgren with a screen on Bamba. And stolen by Bamba. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. The Thunder have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA from distance.
A very balanced three-point shooter. Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't force things out here.
George finds Bamba. Markkanen outside. And here's Kessler. He's covered by Holmgren. Back to Bamba. Dort against Markkanen. Bamba, the pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bamba. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bamba's got 11 points here in the second half.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Ooh, the blocking skills of Walker Kessler have been getting him plenty of attention.
B.A., that's not the only thing he does around the rim. He's also a very solid rebounder. So really, if there's any action under the hoop, he wants in on it.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Back to Bamba. It's George on the wing. Bamba with it. There's the three. Dort grabs the miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Kessler. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Shoots over George. The shot by Dort, no good. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Markkanen. Kicks it to George. From deep. Counted from distance. George has got himself on the board with a three there.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Joe. Second shot opportunity. And it's Williams with the bucket inside. Williams has got 5 now.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Markkanen. Down low. Markkanen.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Joe, the pass to Williams. And there's the lob. He got a piece of it. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Bamba. Markkanen with it. Dort defending. Markkanen, the pass to Bamba. Back to George. And here is Bamba. The three is up. Unable to get that one. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Jazz. They lead.
46.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Utah.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Walker Kessler, Lauri Markkanen out there with George. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to Bamba. Here's Hendricks. Bamba finds George. For 3. It's hauled in by Hayward. And Hayward has got the ball here for the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Pass to Bamba. Here's Hendricks. Now here's Bamba. And here's George. Back to Bamba. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's off from three-point range.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And Hendricks gets it to go. And the Thunder call time here. Dort, he's checked in for Hayward. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. Needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to Bamba. Here's Markkanen. To the right side. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Here's Joe. And connects from downtown.
Beautiful setup by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He impacts all aspects of the game and brings leadership.
Back to Bamba. Pass to George. Now Bamba from behind the arc. Dort grabs the miss. And so they foul intentionally. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Mama, pass to Kessler. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To stop the run. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a
good game, man.
Thanks, man.
You played well, kind of.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Just hate losing, though.
Yep, welcome to the NBA. Things aren't easy like it was in college, but
listen, looking forward to that next game, though.
Yeah, based on this game, I don't know about all that, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we gonna see. All right, bro. We gonna see.
Going.
Hey, who's mad at this? Where's the foul?
Let's do this.
Let's go! Yeah, it's time to play now.
Sounds so sweet. What happened? I mean, come on, yo.
That's what I want to see. One more. Nice shot.
Yes.
To lose. Nice, baby. Today.
Don't let him shoot that. That's the foul. Come on, MP.
Ready to sell some tickets tonight? With your play. I mean, nobody expects you to sell tickets. Sorry for any.
There he is, the young GOAT himself. You up for a challenge, MP?
Time to get to work. Do your thing, MP.
Up next, the Jazz taking on.
You're now connected to Jackie.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Here we are, Greg, getting into the thick of this NBA season. How big of a challenge now is the travel?
Oh, it's a huge one. The reality is all those flights take a toll, so you got to be smart with your sleep schedule and recovery.
So the New York starting five. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Pass to Brunson. Here's Randall. Rebounded by the Jazz. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's George. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
Now, here's George. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. And so just over a minute and a half played. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. New York missing again. Down low, here's Hendricks. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Brunson scanning the floor. Passes it to Anunoby. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, Brent, how about this Mitchell Robinson kid? His work ethic inside, impressive.
So dominant, Greg, on the inside. He's got that reach, able to go up and bother shots. He'd also led the league in field goal percentage in just his second year, so he knows where it is he's going to eat. Don't be surprised if he does that again.
Bamba. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Oh, Anunoby in position. Randall with the bucket.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Kessler with it. Robinson on him. In the corner, Bamba with it. Offline with his 3. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Clippers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the Jazz, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
Now George, after OG Anunoby missed from long range.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
It's Robinson, top of the key. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Randall from outside. New York, no good that time either.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now, here is George. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. They set the pick. Here's Sexton. Pass to Bamba. Here's the 3. Hands it from downtown. Bamba's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
46 seconds left to play in the first. Randall down low. He's covered by Kessler. Latre. And Julius Randle with the 3. Randall's got 5.
Massively improved from the three-point line. Randall, a weapon here from deep.
Here's Bamba. And the Jazz, another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Shoots over Bamba. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Jazz leading by
12.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
They've got Bamba. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Collins. Then there's Sexton. And it's Clarkson in at small forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Brunson. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
To the middle. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Markkanen passes to Bamba. Sinks the triple. Bamba's got 14 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Brunson against Sexton. There's a good screen. Here's Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Drew the defender in close enough for Hart to take advantage and draw the foul.
Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Sexton with it. Hart covering. Fires from 14. Again, the Jazz score.
Letting Sexton fall into that kind of rhythm, that's a disaster for the defense. They got to be better.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Sexton deciding where to go with it. This one for 3, and Utah another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Anunoby passes to DiVincenzo. Trying to find Anunoby, gets it to him. Pass to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot.
Use the pick and roll, and then Brunson's court sense allows him to make that play.
Jazz leading by 7. And here we look at Hartenstein. He can do a little bit of everything for you.
Hartenstein, probably the biggest skill he has that I see often is the playmaking ability. So he'll rebound and be physical, but all of a sudden sneak a pass in there with a great assist.
Passes to Hart. Fires for 3. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. A different look for Utah. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for John Collins. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Georgia subbed in for Colin Sexton. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Julius Randle comes in for Jalen Brunson. Bamba's shot is off.
Well, he definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself and kick the ball out and look for a better shot. Have to give credit to the defense there, too.
DiVincenzo finds Hart. Robinson down low. He's against Bamba. Robinson misses. Outside, George. Here's Bamba. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Here's Hendricks. Makes it off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Pass to Hart. Clarkson against Anunoby. Back to Hart. To the paint. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Jazz leading by 4. And George kicks to Bamba. Clarkson passes to Bamba. Outside, George. Clarkson outside, finding the lane. That one falls.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Man, their fans are loving this one. As a player, man, you can feed off that positive crowd. It can help you build momentum, you know. It just gets...
And now that we're a ways... Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And New York looking at who they've got. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Bamba's shot is off. Knicks trail by 6. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Markkanen. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Utah shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Bamba passes to Kessler. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bamba's got his 5th rebound in this one. And for a team in the NBA's biggest market, Brett, amazing that it's been 5+ decades since the Knicks' last title.
That's unbelievable. I mean, they've been close a couple times, but that has not been in recent history, Kevin, as you know. They've had a lot of great players, but man, it just shows you how hard it is to win in this league.
DiVincenzo passes to Brunson. 2 points. That one goes. 8 points here for Jalen Brunson.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
And George kicks to Markkanen. And that one goes long.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Robinson. Kessler with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
George dishes to Bamba. Markkanen passes to Bamba. From outside, off the mark.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout? and reiterate what he talked about at halftime.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Outside, Markkanen. On the wing, George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Sexton, he's checked in for Markkanen. And a switcher also for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. DiVincenzo passes to Robinson. On the wing, Anunoby. No good. Jazz leading by 5. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. The pass to Robinson. A rebound by the Jazz. Hendricks has got 5 rebounds tonight. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks. John Collins, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. And a switcher also for New York. Hartenstein's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. DiVincenzo against Collins. No one near Randall as he lets it go. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. Anunoby has the open look. New York, no good that time either. Jazz leading by 8. Right side, George. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Sexton finds Bamba. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And the shooting numbers just keep going up and up for Dante.
Pass to Bamba. For the 3. The offensive rebound.
Hart, such a tough competitor. He's going to do the little things on both ends.
The third quarter comes to a... And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from top.
The Pennsylvania's too easy down there. Get up and make some noise.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for John Collins. Bamba comes in for Sexton. And George is subbed in for Chris Dunn. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Achua. OG Anunoby's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Shake Milton. Knicks trail by 8. Bamba is out there with George. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. New York has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Utah leading by 8. Pass to Bamba. Jazz passing it around, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
George against Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. It falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. George against Brunson. Left side Markkanen. Back to Bamba. The three-pointer is right on target. Bamba's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Puts one up. Markkanen in the corner. Fires the 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now the pass to Brunson. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Bamba. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Up top, Randall, covered by Bamba. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, that goes in.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. George passes to Bamba. Three-pointer. Randall grabs the board. On the wing, DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. And so it's Utah with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a...
Oh, there it is! Come on, game time, game time! Oh, what? Hope you brought your umbrella. Oh, downtown. That was going in. Yeah. That was sweet. I can hit it from anywhere. Now that's what I want to see. Nice shot. I can't help it if I barely trying out here. Oh, take over. Keep it going. Oh, that looked good. No way. Too easy. Oh, man. Yeah, baby. All day. Hey, give me that. One more. Hey, I'm going to keep shooting. Let's go! Let's go! See you later.
You'll get the next one.
Come on, MP.
Let's get this started already. Well, excuse me. You're like money in the bank. All day, baby. Yes. Easy work. Hey, hit me up. Let's get you on. Yo, move around.
Come on. What are you, bro, MP? Come on. Woo! I got you fired real quick.
Have a great game, man.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Utah Jazz. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got George, Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler, and it's Bamba in at shooting guard. And for Portland, Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Then it's Jeremy Grant, then there's Robert Williams, and it's Kamare in at the power forward position. George, no good. Well, we're off to a hot start this year, Doris. Anything surprise you this season?
Well, B.A., so often over the course of the summer, we'll see guys post their workout habits. Well, I have been delighted that all of that hard work seems to be paying off. Everybody seems determined to make a splash.
It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Out left to the wing. Here's Kamare. Back to Henderson. Williams a screen on George. Henderson misses. For Utah, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
Here's Hendricks. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Bamba misses.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Now here's Simons. Tightly guarded. They set the pick. Right wing. Lets it go from deep. Portland, no good that time either. Here's Utah. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not. Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
George against Henderson. Back to Simons. Williams passes to Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Grant from the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. Back to Bamba. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Simons. 14 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's George. The Blazers making their last shot. And he lobs it up.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And Doris, when the Utah Jazz traded away Rudy Gobert, some questioned if it was the right move.
Well, some may have questioned it, but I believe it was correct. They had maximized that roster and hadn't gotten to where they wanted to go. You get 4 unprotected picks and a pick swap, that sets them up nicely for the future.
Now here's George. No points so far.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Grant. Lays it up and banks it in.
Terrific focus from Jeremy Grant. This guy understands how to take contact and fight through it.
George passes to Bamba. Pass to Hendricks. And here's Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Kessler passes to George. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
And it's Simons missing. George scanning the floor. Over Henderson. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still
7. The Jazz 10.
Deciding to change it up. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton out there with John Collins. And it's Hendricks in at power forward. Pass to Bamba. Shoots over Simons. The Jazz again can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And that one's good. Sharp.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Utah's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
Hey guys, B in that last game against the Knicks put together a nice one. He finished with 19 points and he also turned in a season high in the rebound department. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation, guys.
Okay, sounds good. We'll see if today is more of the same. He has to be excited by the challenge.
Oh, he should be. I mean, he's feeling good. He's playing good, so I know he's ready.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Simons. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Bamba. Here's Markkanen. Bamba with it. He's covered by Simons. Bamba against Simons. Bamba misses.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Simons outside. Here's Kamare. Off target from outside.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
On the attack, Bamba. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. There's Simons with a 3. Portland, no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Sexton, rebounded by Kamare. Portland trailing here. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Here's Sharp. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now. Over to the wing. Outside Sexton. Back to Bamba. Lets the 3 fly. Portland grabs the miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
For the Jazz, Kessler comes in for Collins, and it's George in for Markkanen. Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. Simons is checked in for Brogdon. And Utah with a change here, too. Markkanen's checked in. And 1:01 left in the first half. Simons finds Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
Well, you look at Henderson. If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Kamari. Simons outside. 6 to shoot. And he hits it to tie the game. Simons has got 7.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the three-pointer goes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Jazz up 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
You know, I love what they're doing, working overtime to get the high percentage looks. The way it keeps working for them, just keep at it.
And switching things. That does it for halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Then there's Robert Williams. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamari in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Now here's Markkanen. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Bamba, the pass to Kessler. Markkanen with it. Back to Bamba. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Kamari's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Henderson. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Kamari. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, I like that decision from Henderson, giving up the rock.
And the Jazz call time here. And now it's time to take a look at who the top rookie passers were over the last month. Keontae George, 3rd.
I really like how he sees the floor. A selfless distributor who enjoys hitting those guys in their spots.
Pass to Markkanen from the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating, that's my type of basketball.
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there. Buries it from 3.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
George passes to Kessler. Pass to George. Here's Hendricks. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
A moment here to see the numbers for Malcolm Brogdon.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
George passes to Bamba. Here's Hendricks. Back to Bamba. It's Markkanen on the wing. George outside. Pass to Bamba. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. In his career, Robert Williams III has proven to be a pretty ferocious defender, Doris.
He has, B.A. He's already got an all-defensive selection to his name. He's a skilled rim protector. He is now a guy you can hand the basketball to offensively, and he can facilitate a little bit, so don't forget about the other end.
The Jazz have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Kessler with it, now guarded by Simons. Here's Bamba, and he banks in the layup. Bamba's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Now here's Simons. 15 points in the game. Here's Kamari, covered by Bamba. And here's Simons outside. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Markkanen, the pass to George. Here's Hendricks. Markkanen outside. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Kessler. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Henderson. Portland again missing. For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Back to Bamba. And the shot goes down. Bamba's got 13.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 2-point game. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out.
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress at the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front. They lead by 5. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed.
For the final period, which means I need everyone to get loud.
Substitution here for Utah. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Walker Kessler, Lauri Markkanen out there with George. And it's Bamba in at the 2. Releases. Rebounded by Kamari. Kamari's got his 6th rebound on the night. Henderson scanning the floor. Portland, no good that time either.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Grant finds Simons. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Simons got 12 points in just the second half.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Pass to Hendricks. George outside. Now Bamba. Clock at 6. Markkanen outside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's George. Nice D from Henderson. The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. And here's Simons outside. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
George passes to Bamba. Shoots over Grant. Bamba misses. Portland trailing here. Pass to Simons. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Henderson for 3. Connects from downtown. Henderson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. 1:16 left in the fourth. And here is Bamba. Now Kessler. Williams defending. Trailblazers on the move. The open shot, Henderson. Here's Grant. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful test right there.
It's George on the wing, defended by Henderson. Henderson against George. Over Henderson. And another miss by Utah. Now Portland with it. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. George passes to Markkanen. The three from Bamba. Williams grabs the board.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Hard to find a more confident rookie than Henderson. He loves these moments.
And Utah calls time here. They're down by 4. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point. Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
And let him hear it. They're truly after another round of applause for your Blazers.
Pass to Bamba. Shot to stop the run. And it's Portland with a rebound. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
Pass to Bamba. The three. He can't get that one to fall. So it's Portland picking up the win.
That felt good. Getting started, man. It's getting started. Ball, ball. Yep. That's my spot. Yeah, baby. Oh, come on. What's up? Oh, yeah. Don't give me that. Nice shot.
Well, excuse me.
Oh, that's too easy. Oh, that was pretty.
All day, baby.
Oh, yeah. Don't give me those. Oh, that stroke is pretty. I just
more.
throw it up. Hey, and it goes in. Here's today's weather. From rain, baby, and guess what? What happened? Oh, that's the center of my hand. Man, that one felt good.
Again.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Let's go.
Yeah.
What's good? Yes. Easy work.
You ain't never gonna score again.
Come on, MP.
I got this wire real quick. We're here. We're here. Hope you brought your umbrella. Oh, downtown.
You're like money in the bank.
Who got that? Give me a break. I can hit it from anywhere. Yes, sir. Yo, right here.
Now that's what I want to see.
My game is gold right here. Yeah, you can't contain me.
We ain't lighting the beam tonight, MP. No, sir.
Hey there, superstar. Go get him.